Out of the FA Trophy now, but as you said, the main focus for York City this season has to be the league. Do you think the fact that they are out of this competition this year and there's no more distractions now, may actually help York City?
I think you've heard people say that, but I mean, I always like playing in cup games anyway. Having the extra games, you just want to play football. The match is where it's at. So I mean, having a cup to play alongside never took my focus away. But yeah, the most important thing I think is the league this year. Looking at how we've finished that game there's no reason why we can't really go and do some good things.
We know about your struggles with injury, with fitness the last couple of years. How do you feel you did today?
I felt fine, yeah. I say I've had 2 reserve games before I've joined here, but obviously the game being called off last week was a bit gutting because it's been like 2.5 weeks now without a game, so it's almost like just starting again. But yeah, felt good, felt fit. No problem with the groin injury. It was a groin pain that I had, which was actually caused by the ankles, which I can't believe how long it went on for, but I can see the reason why really. But yeah, I feel fine now, and hopefully say a good 65-70 minutes there, and I can use that and move into next week and start getting really a lot sharper. Yeah,
did you always know you were probably going to be substituted sometime in that second half?
Not really, but obviously
you could have played 90 minutes.
I give it everything I could, and I think the gaffer probably seen there's a few right tackles that I normally make, which I was getting my foot on things, but not quite securing the ball, which normally I would do with that extra bit of game time. So that'll come, and say hopefully now we can play similar like we finished the game there and get some wins now. I can enjoy that.
And that position you played in today, is that where you prefer to play? Is that your natural position?
I am a defensive-minded midfielder, but generally I like coming into the defensive role. It's hard to explain. Like, I'd normally be a bit further up the pitch, but drift into that area so we can get a bit of rotation going on. I don't like being obviously just restricted to sitting in front of a back four, because I think I've got energy and I can get about the pitch quite well. So I like rotating in the midfield, and I think at times that second half you could see how we use that, and it just enables us to keep possession a lot more and build up play.
Yes, maybe breaking up play, as you say, and then just distributing the ball, try and keep it simple, really.
Yeah, my game is pretty simple in that way, yeah, I'd say that. Say that the defensive mind is me breaking up the play and trying to get the dangerous players on the ball so they can go and do their things higher up the pitch, and then just give that angle of support so that we can keep possession if needed. Say hopefully we can take the end of that and start dominating games and getting wins.
You're here for initially a month. Do you see that turning into a longer term thing, or have you had any?
Honestly, not too sure. I just want to give it everything I can for this month and get as many game times as possible, and then I don't know where I stand with Grimsby. I'll have to obviously speak to them after that. So I've still got things to, obviously I've been there a year and a half and not really showing the fans what I can do there, and I'd like to have that opportunity. But I say we'll see. I'll give everything I can for York City for the next month. I know that.
Sean, did you mind dropping down to this level, and were you quite pleasantly surprised by the standard of the game today?
Yeah, it weren't a problem for me to go. Yeah. I know I needed game time. It's been a long time without that run of games week in week out, and I know I need that. And I am feeling fit now, so it's really I needed to do that. But yeah, I've been surprised and pleasantly surprised by the standard of the plays. I say the times we move the ball today is sometimes better than what I've been used to in League Two. So I say the disappointing thing was when we conceded, heads just seemed to go down slightly for a moment, and that was the disappointing side. But I say we reacted well second half. And I think it stands us in good stead now.
Will you have played at Bootham Crescent before, Sean? For Scunthorpe?
It was. I think at the time, the season we got promoted with Scunthorpe, we had a chance to go top of the league, and I think we were about 4-0 down inside 25 minutes at the time. So if I can go there next week in York City before 4-0 up inside 20 minutes, I'll be happy.
I mean, is it an attraction? Even though you're coming down to like the 6th tier, the fact that York City pull in Football League crowds still, you're not going somewhere where you're playing.
Yeah, the fact that it's such a huge club, and you see the way it's run, it's still run like a Football League club, so it's good to see really, and it makes it that much easier. But they have the facilities there, they've got their own training ground, things like that. It does make it easier, and I'm sure they can attract players from higher up. And here's a club that really needs to be, minimum confidence, but I think it should be back in the league. So there's a lot of work to go into to get the club back there. But say hopefully for the next month I'll be doing my utmost to help them.